Hi everybody, this is Danielle from Haverford Township Free Library. Welcome to this week's Fantastical Fridays. If you joined me last week, we started our indoor fairy garden and we made houses for the fairies to live in. This week we're going to make flowers. So what you're going to need for our craft this week is some cupcake wrappers. Got a whole tube here of all different colors. I even have some that are already shaped like flowers. You're going to need some pipe cleaners. You're going to need some glue. Tape is always good to have on hand also to make things quicker. Some markers and anything else that you would like to decorate your flowers with. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your cupcake wrapper. Now, if you have a cupcake wrapper like this, that's not really colorful on the inside, but more colorful on the outside, you could color the inside if you want to. You can make it all different shades there, stripes. You can color the inside if you want to. Or you could take the cupcake wrapper and you could turn it. Sorry, I'm just going to check this camera here. You could turn it inside out. So you want to carefully do that. Turn it inside out, and there you have the color on the inside, and it's still a flower shape. This is the easiest way to do it. And then you can decorate it with glitter or gems or color if you want to, whatever you would like to do. I took this one that I showed you, and I colored purple and green stripes in it, and I put a little gem in the center. And it's hard to tell on the camera, but the marker that I used is kind of like a shimmery, glittery marker because, as we know, fairies like things pretty fancy. So you have your cupcake wrapper decorated however you like to. And if you have one of these flower cupcake wrappers that look like flowers, but again, they're white on the inside, same thing. Turn it inside out. So I'm going to use this one for my little flower there. And it's got the Cupcake Company logo right there in the center. I don't want that for my flower. So you could use a button for the center. I'm going to use a gem. I have in my craft box here, I have gem. I'm going to take some glue. Nice little dollop of glue there. And I'm going to put my gem right in the middle. Cover up that logo. Shiny. Now our flowers need a stem, right? So I have pipe cleaners here. Now what I did with my sample one that I didn't really quite decorate is that I made the leaves a little bit of a different color than the stem, just a different color green. You can do that, or you can keep it all the same here. So if I take this one off, so we'll make it the same color green. All right. So I have my green stem. This was one pipe cleaner that I cut in half because it's really long. So you really only need one pipe cleaner if you're going to make one flower, because you can cut it in half. So one for your stem. Take your other half there and wrap it around, twist it so that it stays up like that. Now it kind of looks a little bit like a cactus, yeah? But we want to now fold the other sides so that it looks a lot like a leaf. All right, so there we have a stem with our leaves. Doesn't it look like? Doesn't it look like a stem there with some leaves? And we're going to put our flower on the top there. So I can glue this and if I want to, but the glue is going to take a little bit too long to dry on camera. So just for now, I'm going to use tape. Just for this video, because it'll it will stick faster. So just putting some tape here. Going to put my flower on top there. Look at that. And there you have it. You have a flower. So you might be saying, Miss Danielle, that was really simple. That was really easy. That didn't take any creativity at all. Well, I wanted to make sure that everybody could do this craft with just really simple items that you might already have or might not have to spend too much money on. And the creativity is up to you. You can make this as fancy or as simple as you want, and you can make as many as you want to fill your garden. So I just took the 2 flowers that I made and I added them to our fairy garden box. I put them right next to the houses. And you might be thinking, wait a minute, why are these flowers much bigger than the houses? That's not realistic. Well, fairies are really, really small. So they're much smaller than life-size flowers, you know. So that's why the flowers are much bigger than their houses. So it all makes sense that way. So I hope you liked this week's Fantastical Fridays, and I hope you'll join me next week. I also hope that you'll show me what you're making. I'd love to see photos of your crafts, your fairy houses, your fairy flowers, anything that you're making for your fairy garden. So please put some photos in the comments. I'd love to know that you're watching this and that you're making these crafts along with me. Bye for now.